Today's video, I'm going to share with you all some honorable mentions, some movies that didn't quite make my top 10 list, but still some films I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm going to also throw in some hidden gems and some films that I consider to be underrated as well. Director Jason Reitman did a masterclass in filmmaking as he crafts this very controlled, chaotic 90-minute film that has some of the best blocking, some incredible editing. I love the production design. I'm not even a big SNL fan, but by the time I got to the end, I wanted to rewatch this very first episode. It made me appreciate, again, the chaos within the beauty of this wonderful show that's been going on for 50 plus years now. This I will consider to be a underrated horror film of the year, and that's Ezreal. I talked about this in my top 10 horror films of the year. It is a fantastic action movie. Samara Weaving, covered in blood, instant classic. It's like a mixture of The Walking Dead meets A Quiet Place with the creature designs of The Descent. This was a horror film that almost made my top 10 list, an oddity. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It has a really great mixture of things that reminded me of a Hitchcock film with a little bit of James Wan or a little bit of Mike Flanagan. I gotta talk about DD, man. This is a very underrated film. Someone like myself that grew up in the 90s, this has a very special spot in my heart. This has the remnants of films, it has the fun of Dope. It has the fun look and aesthetic of mid-90s, but it has the appeal of Lady Bird, which to me makes a lethal combination of one of the best coming-of-age films you're going to see all year. Next on my list is a completely underrated action film by the name of Kill, aka And Then the Title Card Drop. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. I was so enthralled in the first half, the first 45 minutes. I'm like, this is a really good action film. And then the title card dropped. It literally levels up. It went beast mode in the second half. It's so brutal. Think of The Raid, but on a train. This movie is so great. Don't sleep on Kill. It is easily one of the best action films you'll see all year. Let's keep praising some great action films this year. Let's talk about Monkey Man, which was an action-packed adrenaline rush. The intense action sequences were composed with such veracity. We have Dev Patel, who starred in this film and also making his directorial debut. I love the passion behind the film and its story, and it doesn't shy away from the themes of culture and faith. Challenges almost made my top 10 list, man. I really enjoyed this film. This was a fresh take on a sports drama with some undeniable sexual tension. Give some praise to Strange Darling. I saw this film 2 years ago, and to me, it was the quintessential what did I just watch type of a movie in the best way possible. Was incredibly made. It is a wonderful, twisted game of cat and mouse with this non-linear storytelling. Shocked the hell out of me. Great performances. This is an underrated film that you need to watch right now. Wild Robot was so close to making my top 10 list, but what a wonderful adventure. What a beautiful story about survival, community, compassion, kindness, and coexistence. All beautifully crafted and extremely inspiring. Next on my list is Nickel Boy. This is a wonderful movie, man. This is very thought-provoking. It's about enduring pain. It's about the human experience. And it's about not forgetting of the past, but also hopefully not repeating the past. It is a film that is very enduring, has a very unique way of telling the story and a perspective of how the narrative's told. But it's ultimately a film about the human spirit. And I think it is a must-see. It almost made my top 10s list, but it's also somewhat a hidden gem because I don't think a lot of people have even heard of Nickel Boys. But if it is available in your local theaters, it is highly recommended for me. So there you have it, a mixture of some of my honorable mentions of 2024, but also some underrated and hidden gems. Let me know your honorable mentions. Let me know your hidden gems of last year. Let's have some fun in the comments below.